Hi beautiful soul, here's Julie Routier here with you today for another weekly guidance reading. So for you who are new to this channel, I am an intuitive energy healer, instructor and practitioner of holistic therapy, and I am here today to share a message for you. Today it's a very simple message. Actually, we are in the week of really Mercury retrograde, and we just had the new moon happening. And for on a personal level, for me last week was very calm and very gentle. And this week all of a sudden everything like is coming up to the surface. And really the simple message for this week is to really take the time to really let go of what is happening right now, to not get attached to what is coming to the surface, but at the same time to acknowledge it and being able to see if it's something that is relevant for you now, or if that's something you still need to work on that is coming back, or if the person or the situation that is coming back in your life is actually worth it, your energy right now, or if it's just because of all the energy changing that is actually happening right now. And so my simple message is to really being able to detach, which is actually quite challenging, detaching from something that might be very strong in your heart and that you might feel the energy so strong within you. But what I want to really encourage you to do is to really this week take the time out for yourself. Take the time to go for a walk. Take the time to really get your mindset straight and come back to your inner self, because any decision this week might be not taken in the real sense of what you feel, just because the energy are so strong. So what I really invite you to do is to really wait, postpone, and come back within you. So really coming back inside of yourself, to really acknowledge where you are. And you might feel a lot of emotional stuff coming. You might feel angry, you might feel impatient, all this very strong, or scared. You might feel all this very strong emotional behavior coming and facing you strongly, and I really invite you to let them face you gently, without judgment. And I know it's challenging, but really taking the time to see without judgment. So that's detaching, to let them come, like when you do meditation, you let pass your thought, but you don't attach yourself to it. Same things this week, very important. So I don't have a lot of deck that have been asked to be shown today, actually just this card. And I feel it's because this week is a moment where I was going to say, you need to be generous to yourself. So you need to be generous toward yourself, and generous being, for me, is being generous to giving back to yourself, going back in creativity, bliss, communication, healing, and compassion. So that's really the message that came out today. So And I do feel it's really where we at, you know. This week is really the moment, and you know, I think it goes until the 7th to the 9th of March. I'm not a specialist in the astrology and all that, but I do know it play really with our emotion or energy, the way we feel when things are moving in the space around us. You know, we are energy, so how could we not be affected by actually what is moving around us? And you know, that's the reality of it. So I'm not going to dive into that because that's not why I'm here today. But what I am here today and what I have seen with myself, and because we all connected, and I'm sending you a message for the collective, and this is really the message I have been asked to share with you today, is to come back in and to really let any decision be take next week or the week after. So around this, I hear around the 7th of March, start to take some decision, if anything arised in the last week and this week. If you felt that anything arise that you needed to make a decision, just take the time to let it process within you, because it could just be that everything is arising to show you some things. But before you make any decision, it's important for you to take the time to acknowledge the message, to take the time to heal if there is something to heal. Often, like, past life can happen around this time, a lot of old story coming back, and you know, when you have always the same pattern coming back to you, is just showing you that there is some things that need to be healed. If there is a person that is always coming back, it's just that person is coming to show you again what you need to look within you. So be generous to let yourself receive that present. That's really my message to you today. Communicate with yourself. It's all about yourself this week. Communicate with yourself. Communicate with also the other person, and just say, you know, we don't need to be bad with each other, you know, but just say, look, at this stage I cannot connect. If a person try to reach with you, do not let them in the unknown, but just communicate what you feel and what is good for you, without getting involved in all your emotional state, because the emotion you feel now might be quadruplate because of all the movement that is happening with the energy right now. And it's also say really being creative. So yeah, being creative with yourself. Just come back to yourself, to blissful, to heal, to creative, and have a lot of compassion. So really, I hear these three cards go very strongly together. So we have being blissful. You can see how this lady is taking the sun. So go out, take the sun, take the time to take bliss. Go for a massage, go for a walk, go for a swim. Just really take the time to bliss. And then why not, if you're someone who loves to paint, write, or create something that you love, just go ahead and let, that's a superb way of healing, being creative, you know, because when you are creative, you let go of things that need to be resolved. And sometimes you can do like automatic writing, automatic drawing, and things just come out as they need to come, and they will show you, oh, actually that's what I still need to heal. And then we have the healing time, and it takes time to heal, you know. It's a healing, it's a huge process of life. It's something that is always coming, and I mean, it's beautiful, because when you start to heal yourself, it's because you have understood and you have compassion for yourself, and you are generous. You're giving yourself that possibility to actually take the time to go in and release and transform the things that doesn't serve you anymore right now. And it's through taking the time for yourself that you are able to do that. So being able to go and be creative, bliss is mean take the sun, go on a walk, treat yourself with something nice, do a meditation, connect with your guide, whatever is help you and is important for you to give you this answer that you need, you know. But really stay in the communication. So no need to close up yourself. It's important to express, even if it's like sometimes you're so overwhelmed by the emotion that is happening inside you and all the shift that is happening inside you. I really invite you to take the time to communicate with the people who love you. And I can tell you that the people who love you and care for you, they will always be there to listen. And just try to be calm when you talk to them, to express what you feel, and try to really stay really peaceful with that person, even though you might have like a lot of very angry or impatience or other emotion really rising up in your vibe, in your energetic field. But it's really by taking the time out, being creative, being generous, compassionate to yourself, that you'll be able to actually go through that healing process of letting go the things that actually are not serving you right now, and really facing what these people, these situation, these emotions are coming to actually show you here right now that you still need to work on. And that's very beautiful, guys. You know, so many people are like, oh, but why is that happening? Well, healing process, transformation is the most beautiful thing that can happen. And I always say that to my client, you know, it's like it's something you should be waiting for, because when the healing and transformation process are there, I know it's an ugly time, but you know what is coming after, what you have been able to shift, what you have been able to give to yourself, the space you have been able to give within you, something beautiful and new will have the space to come and flourish inside yourself. And that's the beauty of it. When you are too cluttered with so many things and you don't go in and look at them to release and transform your life, there is no space for something new. So the healing, the transformation is like the butterfly, you know, it's like the caterpillar who transformed to a butterfly. It's exactly the same thing. So you have to let go of some things, or go to the process of being in a cocoon for some time before you can open your wings and be open to the world and have another perspective as well to the life you have. So really, this is my message for you this week, guys. It's very simple, but that's really what needed to come. And like I said in previous video, I will only come and give you the message that is important for you to hear. And again, remember that take what resonates with you, let go what doesn't. And again, we are all unique. We all have our background, our own experience. And I can tell you that if you open this video today and you're watching it, there will be some things that your subconscious or your soul or your own self right now needed to hear it. Even if it's one word to shift, even if you need to hear this word like 10 times and this was the third time, it's not clicking right now, that's okay, but there is a process happening within you. So trust the process. Trust when you fall or you come across, not fall on, when you come across like a video, that this video is meant to teach you some things, to reveal some things unconsciously, subconsciously, consciously, on soul level, or that is a message that you need to send to someone, because there might be something that you might remember that I say or someone else say, and you want to share it with someone else who is in that situation. So remember that, trust what come your way. Of course, always be your own guide in a way that you are the actor of your life. You make your own decision and you know what is good for you. And again, I said I'm just the guy that is coming here to give you some message that I receive and I feel profoundly touched by them, and I think we all should hear them, even when they are coming in their really simple form. If you would like also to have your personal reading, if you feel that is something that is appealing you, I do that, so you can book online. I put the link below of my website, and you can just book your session online, and then we will be connecting through Skype, and I would actually connect to your energy and see what the guide, the ancestor, the angel have to come to to give you as a message. So I feel this is it for today, guys. It's definitely one of my shortest video. It might not be short but for some of you, but I can do very long video because when I have lots of message to say, but this today was perfect, and I feel I'm going to leave you here with that. And if you have any question, please comment it below. If there is some things that you've resonated very strongly with what I say, please go and comment below. I would love for you to share your story with me today. You take care, guys, and know that you are always looked after. Just really continue to have faith and follow your heart. Alright? Sending you lots of love. Bye.